The way any ad campaign starts is with a mission. What are we trying to accomplish, and who is the target market? To find out, we met with our client.
Well, obviously what we want to accomplish is getting customers to come in through the door. And that's the primary purpose of the advertising campaign, not really to sell anything, but just to get the guy to take an action and walk through the door or call the phone number.
Mike is the CEO of Custom Sounds, an audio retailer that operates 17 stores in St. Louis, Austin, and San Antonio. With 100 employees, Mike knows his customer.
Our prime target is definitely males from 16 to 35. And one of the things that we wanted to specifically accomplish with this ad campaign that we're working on now is that we know that those customers tend to change channels very quickly. As soon as they hear a commercial come on, they want to change the channel. So one of the primary things that we wanted to accomplish was to get them to not really realize that they were listening to a commercial, but thinking that they're listening to a cool song, and by the time they figure out that it's a commercial, then the message has already been delivered.
Mike knows how to keep his employees involved in his vision. He meets with them annually in Austin, as he's doing here about 2 weeks ago. Everyone on staff is aware of the advertising efforts. There are no surprises. After we learn what the client wants, I brainstorm with several other creative people, then write a final draft and concept. In this case, we chose to make a commercial sound like a song instead of a commercial. We would then remake it as a video. The strategy made sense and would most certainly get the customer talking.
I see Dr. S from Custom Sounds is in the house.
This wasn't the first time we had executed this formula. We did the same thing 2 years earlier with a character called Dr. S, or the Doctor of Sound. We debuted him first on radio, then followed with TV. It was a consistent ad strategy that made sense because what people heard on the radio, they saw come to life on TV. That year, the Dr. S campaign won first place in TV at the Austin Addy Awards. But what did it do for the image of Custom Sounds?
That my man is Custom Sounds.
Well, one thing that it definitely did was get people to remember. Some people just loved it and they loved Dr. S. Other people, they just hated it. But you know what? Everybody remembered it.
I'm the one who still struggle for crumbs. If I could only make it out of square one.
For the new campaign for 2004, we enlisted the artistry of Donnell Robinson, aka MC Overlord. Donnell is an 8-time winner of the South by Southwest Austin Music Festival. His appeal is friendly and approachable. He's perfect for our ad efforts.
I represent the hip-hop market here. I wanted to do everything that I could to represent hip-hop to the fullest. If that was the marketing genre that Custom Sounds is going to use, I felt like I could represent that best.
For Custom Sounds with multi-locales around your town.
During this recording session, we make the song that will be used for radio and TV. We make a 60 and a 30 spot. The focus is simple: relate to guys in their cars that want a jammin' sound system. On shooting day, we have the cameras mounted on the car, and Donnell will actually lip-sync his own music creation we recorded earlier.
Locales around your town, technicians are MECP, stereo selections from A to Z.
The actual filming of the commercial will involve shooting in the car and also in the store. The intention of broadcasting this spot on radio involves daytime, afternoon, and evening slots on urban, rock, and alternative radio stations.
We absolutely believe that radio and TV is where the action is in advertising for us. Primarily radio with some TV to reinforce the radio spots.
But because the car audio buying public is up very late at night by nature, we learned the least expensive day parts of television are exactly what we need to invest our money in. And that's good news. On the annual ad budget, it's excellent intel.
Especially on TV, what we found was that we could get lots and lots of frequency at a very, very reasonable price, and we could reach those people when they were open to suggestion, and we didn't have to spend a whole lot of money on these very expensive TV placements. Instead, we could get lots and lots of frequency when lots of our listeners and watchers are in front of their TVs.
Stations chosen are Fox, UPN, and WB. The formula is late night and overnight. On cable, we use the music channels of BET, MTV, VH1, and Added E. Here is the final product from the film shoot.
Overlord for Custom Sounds with multi-locales around your town, technicians are MECP, stereo selections from A to Z. Oh, competitors can't compete, got better buck deals that they can't meet, can't beat the specials we got this week, but don't take it from me, pop in and come see. If it's rock or hip-hop that makes you get down, get up and come down to Custom Sounds. If it's pop or dance sounds that makes you get down, get up and come down to Custom Sounds. When you cruise through the hood, the place to come is Custom Sound.